Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're playing some Raid Shadow Legends, and yeah, the lighting is terrible, but hopefully that's okay. Let's claim the gold reward. So as you can see by the title of this video, I have something I want to talk about, you know? Like what could be good with the game. I want to shoot my ideas. Well, I don't want them to die, I do want them to actually move on. Bad saying. Anyway, yeah, I want to tell you guys what I want for this game, and if you guys want to tell me what you want, I will try and share it ahead. But something difficult about this game is that the developers aren't really watching the YouTube videos. So all I can do is share it to someone who can share it with them. So, first things first. We've all been kinda iffy about the entire like auto battle thing, like, you know, multi-battle. It's been kinda iffy, to be honest, and the limit nowadays, I don't think there should be a limit, because after all, you do have to use your stamina, you do have to use time. There's no real... I think just multi-battle should be unlimited wherever. Yeah, that's what I think, because after me having played other games lately, most of them do just have this. And they don't have it limited, and they also have it way more like multi-battle can be done so much with, and I do wish that they would just remove the limit, because there is no sense in doing that again, as you spend time and energy. Why would you want to pay rubies or gems, which is real money? Why would you want to pay those just to not have to click? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Now, after a while, I've thought about that a lot. And this should also be in dungeons, it should be in campaign, in my opinion. And then I would like to talk about something else. Another thing this game should have is that you can quick battle the clan bosses. Because if you can quick battle them, like, if you don't necessarily care about doing it manually, the game, it still takes, like, it depends, all from 10 to 20 minutes. So yeah, to save time, you should just be able to skip it, so you save 10 minutes or whatever. Because yeah, if the result is the same, I don't know, it's just it's not too important, it's just something I thought about you should be able to do. I think that the game should have more of... I think that players should have more of an incentive if they're going to buy a raid pass. It's more unfair towards the free players, but if you are paying for what's it called? Like, you can see here, silver raid pass and gold raid pass. The only difference is, like, the price, and the only difference is the price. So I think gold raid pass users should have, like, an additional bonus, for example, at 3 times battle speed. This next idea is something someone told me that they wanted me to tell the developers, and I have talked to a community manager about it. It's regarding the artifacts. You should more easily be able to sort these. There should be some sort of sorting system where you can choose to only see 5-star artifacts. You can only choose to see legendary artifacts. You can choose to only see epic or rare or uncommon or common artifacts. You should be able to only see chest plates. You should only be able to see weapons. And you should also be able to see chest plates giving a certain amount of stats. So if you want to see all the chest plates you have giving accuracy, you should be able to sort that. So I hope there will someday come a sorting system to this. And I wish another thing as well, outside of that, when you go over to your settings, which were options, you should be able to manage notifications. Not like this, necessarily. Well, yeah, you can... I guess the pop-ups is whatever, but you should be able to manage it such as you don't want to receive notifications when you get a new artifact, or you don't want a notification when the market is ready. You can choose to not have... You can manage your notifications. I think that would be very useful. And this is in-game, not necessarily push notifications. This is just notifications in the game. Another thing I would like the game to change is that you have better odds here, because people are going to quit if they can't get, like... Many people have already left the game because of how unfair the events are. And I think one thing that could help if the game still wants to keep its unfair events, at least they should increase the chances of getting a legendary. So I think to get a void should be, let's say, yeah, so the game should have a 1% chance for ancient, which it already has. And it should also have a 1.1% chance of void, and it should be a 10% chance to get a legendary from a sacred. I think that would be a good beginning, but I think they would have to increase those odds even more so in the future sometime. The game should also have weekly updates. Like once a week, a good amount of games have a weekly update stuff. That keeps the game entertaining. They are adding new features pretty quick. And as long as it's not heavily pay-to-win oriented, it can be some simple upgrading systems for different heroes or whatever. It can add to old systems. Anyway, the game should try and update the game more often. Maybe invest more resources into getting new updates out quicker. You should be able to add friends. You should have a friend list with, let's say, 50 friends or something, and you should be able to whisper with them. You should have. I think they need to work on the chatting system, the global and clan. It's cool, and the English. I like English 1 to English 69 and English 99 and everything, but I should really work on improving that system. But it's not too bad. But I should add the whisper so you can talk like private messaging people. And you should be able to have friends. You should also be able to challenge friends, fight their teams, which would be represented by the arena defense team. And the portal, you could get some kind of stuff. This is also a typical thing games do, like you get something for sending or receiving something from friends every day. So if you have 30 friends and all of them click on a button, and hopefully you understand what I mean. Then you can get things to use in the portal, like it would be a different type of shard, and you would have a chance to get, let's say, uncommon, rare, and epic heroes. The sparring pit should be able to be automated. So let's say that you have a 1-star hero here, or a 2-star, or whichever. Once that hero reaches the max level, it will automatically go out, and you can set a queue of like 20 heroes or 30 heroes or 50 heroes, and it will automatically put in the new heroes once the old one is max level. You should be able to refresh the market for free 5 times per day. Once heroes are rebalanced and nerfed, if someone has a 6-star variation of the hero which is being nerfed, they should receive a grander compensation than other people. Like for example, 5 rank 5 chickens. You should be able to mute people as well, because sometimes there may come someone saying many things you don't want, or like for example this player 180 whatever. You should be able to block messages. Well, block people rather, so that you can't read what they're saying. And once you have blocked them, they will automatically not be able to see what you're saying. So if you block, then you can't see what they're saying, and they can't see what you're saying. And they will get like a notification that they've been blocked, for example. And then that makes it easier, because there can come a lot of drama sometimes, or some people may be saying things you don't want. So having a blocking feature should be available, or should happen, you know. The campaign should get an upgrade. You should be able to do a nightmare mode, kind of like how you see the clan bosses. It goes from hard, brutal, and then over to nightmare. Meanwhile, we're at brutal, so we should get a nightmare difficulty upgrade, you should say. So 12 new chapters at a nightmare quality, so they would increase as gradually as from normal to hard, from hard to brutal, from brutal to nightmare. So they should get a corresponding upgrade to that, and you should obviously get like new star rewards and everything. Maybe a legendary skill tome addition or whatever, something like that. The prices of ancient shards and void shards should be adjusted. I think void shards should be cheaper. It doesn't necessarily have to be as cheap as ancient shards, but they're very overpriced considering the low likelihood of you actually getting a legendary hero. 1% chance. You don't want to purchase 7 void shards for a lot of money if you're only going to have, like, technically speaking, a 1% chance 7 times, so 7% chance. I don't think that's how math works. You should be able to sort better in Tavern as well. You should be able to sort, for example, like by affinity. That's kind of cool. You can sort it by level. You can also sort it by rank. But you should be able to sort it with only want to see 1 stars. You should be able to sort it by stars. That's about it. You should be able to sort it by stars and or ascension or stars. You should be able to sort. You should just improve the sorting system here. Thank you. Okay, nice. I like that. Sacred shards should be severely decreased in their price. At the moment, with it being a 6% likelihood, you're selling 3 shards for over $100. 3 shards, that gives you an 18% chance. That's less than 1/5 of a chance of getting a legendary for over $100. The price is ridiculous for sacred shards. The price is also ridiculous for legendary skill tomes. So please change that, I guess. I wish there were more quests. Like you could have daily, you could have weekly, you could have monthly. I wish there was more quests in some way. I don't exactly know what, but I think the system could be even better. Like you can get more than 1 sacred shard a month for free, for example. There has been reported that this doesn't work properly. I was actually experiencing it firsthand. I think it was the gauntlets. I got a 2-star set of gauntlets with an attack percentage, and it didn't give it to me, so there was a bug there. And I have already reported it like over a month ago, and they have done nothing about it. So I hope that they can be more responsive. That would be useful. And maybe they could do more with these challenges. I like challenges. So if they could make them even better or even more of them, that would be insane. For example, the dungeons thing, they could upgrade it to like clearing stage 20 dungeons, for example. And the arena can also be upgraded once the platinum tier hits the arena. They should start offering artifacts or better things for gems in the shop as well. Like it wouldn't necessarily affect too much, but like 1 or 2 things per refresh should be like a legendary 5-star or something for a certain amount of gems. Hopefully not overpriced, but that could be kind of cool, I guess. I don't know, I just thought about it. Where is Clan Wars? We need Clan Wars in our game. Like it says that we're rank 70, but what does that really mean? Does it mean that we're using enough ancient shards, or does it mean that we're using mystery shards? Is it calculated with us leveling up our champions? Yes, it is. But why don't we have a clan war? Why do we not have clan PvP? Why don't we have that? That plays a big part, and I'm in gold 1 because I'm using my sister militants for a video challenge thing. So yeah, they should somehow like get a clan war type of thing, and so that clans are more competitive. Because currently we're not really. Like rank 1, what does that mean? Like why? Why? Also, Habits is insane. One of the best people, man. I can't believe that you can have 184k team power with 3 heroes. Anyway, they should really do something about the clans. You should also be able to hide your chat, like where you don't see messages here. If you want to, you can toggle chat. There are so many other things that this game can have. So please, leave your idea and your suggestion down in the comments, and I will send everything along, and maybe these things will be added / improved. And another thing, you should be able to have double experience more often as a free player. That's all. That's what I want to say. Yeah, so the game is good. It definitely is. But if it wants to keep its players, or lose less players, because it's already losing a bunch. I can see it. A lot of people can see it. The developers can hopefully see it. So for them to like just do something, you know, for them to improve it somehow would be very useful. And maybe it will intrigue players to return / new players to join. But yeah, I hope that I will listen to some of these ideas. This isn't critique to the game. The game is a good game. I'm just saying it can be better. So let's work on making it better. Have a nice one, and bye.